Hi guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Nurali and I'm currently a third year medical student at Plovdiv Medical University. So recently a lot of you guys have been DMing me asking me for a flat tour. You've been asking me questions about how I found my apartment, how much I pay for rent, how much I pay for bills. So I thought I'd do a little video on my flat and answering all your questions. So I'm gonna start off with showing you guys my entire apartment first and then answering some questions that you guys might have. So this is my front door over here. When you enter the front door, immediately to your right is my bathroom. And the bathrooms are pretty standard, you know, you've got a shower, you got a little sink with a little vanity and obviously the toilet. Pretty standard sized bathroom for like one person. Like, I don't need any more space than this. This is perfectly fine for me. Back to the front door. Right opposite my front door, I have these like cabinets everywhere. And in the cabinets, so in this top one is basically my boiler and my washing up stuff and my cleaning products. It is really messy, I do need to clean it. And then underneath that I have my washing machine, and then next to it I have like just space for some hoover and like if I want to hang some jacket ups or whatever. I prefer hanging my jacket ups on the outside hooks that are over here, it's just so it's easy grab for me basically. I've got two shoe racks, so one in here and then one in here, but I don't have that many shoes, so literally this is it. Moving on, this is my kitchen. So it's again pretty standard size. I've got a lot of storage space, you know, I've got a pretty decent counter space, got an oven, I've got a dishwasher, I've got a fridge, freezer, microwave, and I've got my own kettle and toaster. So yeah, again, it's really messy, sorry. Moving on from the kitchen is my actual bedroom. So my bedroom is quite big. It's got the bed, I've got two bedside cabinets, I've got a wardrobe and a chest of drawers over here. I have a balcony door in my bedroom and I have a balcony door in my living room, and it kind of just meets out here. The thing that I like about my bedroom is that underneath my bed I actually have storage, so you can lift the mattress up and underneath there's enough storage for me to put all my suitcases and like any extra boxes and stuff that I do have. And then moving on, this is my living room, which is literally right opposite my kitchen. I don't like the green, but I mean, can't complain. My living room is quite big, so I've got a sofa bed, so that part of the sofa bed you can pull it out and it extends out. I've got a little coffee table. I've got a lot of storage in this apartment, I'm not gonna lie. So I've got two like bookshelves kind of thing. I've got a little cabinet over there with my snacks in it, and I've got a really good TV. And then on this side I have my study table or dining table. I mostly study on this table, I don't really eat on the table. And this is where basically I study, put all my books, dump my bag after uni. So yeah. Okay, so I'm actually going to talk about a few of the questions that some of you guys had regarding the whole renting process in Bulgaria. So the first question that I always get asked is, how did you find your apartment? In my first year, I found my apartment through my agency. So they actually organized like a whole bunch of viewings for everyone that came through the agency, and they took us around. My situation was a bit unique, so every apartment that I had liked was taken. So there's literally 2 weeks left to go to uni, and I didn't have an apartment at this point. I managed to secure one which was about a 20-minute walk away, but it worked in my favor and I managed to find a place much closer to uni and for a cheaper price. So it is possible to kind of, you know, find something within your budget. But yeah, how you find your apartment in your first year is basically through your agency. They will help you and they will organize hopefully some viewings for you guys where you can go around and see different apartments and then pick the one you like. So the second question I get asked a lot is mainly about the cost of how much I'm paying for my rent, my bills, etc. For this apartment, I am currently paying 340 euros for rent, and bills are separately. So my electricity and water bills are completely separate. The bills are obviously dependent on how much you use, but I've never paid more than like £20 for both combined. And then the internet bill is like about it's about £10 on top. So all in all, I'm paying like £30 for everything. They do have apartments in different price ranges, so you can get a 1-bedroom for €250 and you can get a 1-bedroom for €450. So it kind of ranges between £250 and £450, I would say. If you do get a roommate, then your rent could be as low as like €200. It kind of depends where the location is, how new the building is, and is the area like quite student popular. So most students decide to live closer to university, or some live where I live, so which is about a 15-minute walk to university. So my location, you're close to the grocery stores, you're close to the malls, and then you're in equidistance to the hospital and to the university campus. So you have a lot of students around this area, and a lot of the students are much closer to the actual university campus. So apartments in those areas are quite expensive. My advice is, if you see an apartment you like and it's in your budget, then just get it, because 90% of the time that apartment will be gone by the time you go and ask the agent if it's actually available. So if you do like something, then just get it, because apartments in this city go very quickly. So the next question I had was regarding utilities. So your electricity and water is already set up by your landlord. So your landlord will provide you with a code, and that code is, I think, like a 10-digit number that you take to the nearest Easy Pay, and then just give them the code and they will give you the invoices for however much you need to pay. Or some people do what I do, which is their landlord pays their bills and they just pay their landlord the money. Regarding the internet, you can get really cheap internet. I think the cheapest I've ever gotten for internet was like 15 levs, which is like £6 something. So it kind of depends on who your provider is and whether they can provide the internet to you in your building. But if you don't have like an internet set up, you need to go and do that yourself. Again, either your agency will help you with that. I think you can ask if your landlord's willing, you can ask your landlord to kind of set it up for you. The next question is quite similar to the first one, and that's, how can I view apartments? In your first year, again, like I said, you don't really know where to look. You don't really have like any resources to actually go and look at different apartments. Most of us literally rely on our agencies to help us find apartments. I don't know anyone that didn't have an apartment by the time university started, so your agency will make sure that you're not homeless, basically. Once you actually start university, you'll see that there is actually a Facebook page where the real estate agents in the local area post all their viewings. I will link it down below, but you do have to request access to the group. So guys, I've answered pretty much every question that I was asked. If you guys have any more questions, then please feel free to leave a comment down below or DM me on my social media. If you want to see more of what my life is like as a medical student in Bulgaria, then please subscribe to my channel. Have a good week and see you next Sunday.